Oh, hey, you're right here.
My will is my own. It's as frightening as it is freeing. Don't misunderstand me. I didn't choose to be a light bearer. I did choose to be an emissary. And I chose to leave. I don't miss either life. I choose to bear truth. To share fragments I've stowed away from beyond the borders of known space. The knowledge I keep will save others. But first, there is a piece of myself that I left buried to grow in old soil. My ghost, Gaul. We planted violet
I
petals
think she said
from the
gall,
Golden Age. My hands,
but in a different spelling.
their shell. After we leave here, that's where I'll go. One brief respite until fate calls us back to right the impossible.
Everyone, we have the last Strangelet capsule. Guardian, we need to take this to the Altar of Relativity and get that door open.
This is it. I'm finally gonna learn why I'm here. Big moment. For all of you too, I'm sure.
Yeah. Round of congrats to everyone. But we're not out of the doghouse yet.
Drifter's right. I'm sure the Archon will be on the move soon now that the quarantine is down. And when he does...
Quiet. Yes, you have reached your goal and torn down my collective's quarantine. This is marginally impressive,
Heck.
but not beyond expectations.
Oh.
You are free to enter and play out your adventure. As I have said, I concluded my business there long ago. All that is left is to see if the Guardians really do make their own fate. Or if you will let the Nine puppeteer your power to their whims. Remember that it is they who manipulated you. They who spent your lives so recklessly to save themselves. They who see you as something less. All I am doing is all I have ever done. Improving a broken system. You may remain shielded. Or be drawn into a losing battle. Goodbye, Guardian.
Guardian, drop everything you're doing. The reactor for the Academy is experiencing criticality. If we don't hold Meltdown, it'll bury not just the Ionians, but trigger the Singularity's expansion. It's all at risk. Guardian, lead us in.
Well, about that, drop everything. You mind if I finish up some side quests real quick? Oh my gosh, there's a third group of symbols. Oh my gosh, okay. And there's also 4 side quests. Hmm. 3 of them are for... Oh, sorry, there's 5 side quests. Jeez. Okay, let me see if I can finish orientation real quick. Or if they're actually going to be drop everything, do it. You can never tell. Still don't have whatever the interaction is with the weird blue stems. Just realized that. So I haven't opened that apparently. Don't remember going through this train before. Huh. Have I been here? Yes. Yes, I do. I have. I remember this. Yeah, this was part of the earlier quests. You know, I've been forgetting to check. Did my build get affected at all? Don't think I'm missing any fragments. Some weird lag. Hold the phone. Yeah, okay, I do have the correct thing tracked. This is just a lot more traveling than I thought it'd be. The objective is here. Oh, it's just...
Mutual destruction? You don't need an emissary just for humanity. You need it between yourselves.
Your friend here? With the bad brain? She could not heal this division.
They are manipulating you. Trust my platinum, Lodi. They have already taken everything from you.
Irritant. It is still talking. New emissary. If it isn't too forward, you were made by fate for this task. Your telomeres are as melodic as 3 promised. Such handsome bosons. Symmetries that
Such handsome bosoms.
strings. Rotations stopping temporal vibrations. Goodness me.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, but when I say it, I get slapped. Where are the rest of these? Orientation. There's one more. And it is... Oh, there it is. Oh boy, we're going back here again. Oh no, we're going past it? We're going back into the corner. Oh, we're going back here again. Alright, it's fine. I know my way around. But I still do have to deal with these constantly respawning Fallen. I'm just gonna go look up top here. Nope, apparently it is down below. Somewhere. Alright, we'll kill one round of these guys. Okay. Looking. There you are. A fourth group. All right. Feel my FPS drop when I go into that corner. Oh, it's just right there.
You live by my cause. Called forth the first protein.
Find your connections to the orrery.
Lowercase light. Now I beseech you for help.
9. In my time, an emissary was a diplomat. Someone who found common ground. Let me try to be that for you.
Do not offer yourself.
If I can do my part, then that is my responsibility. I know you're trying to help, Ori. But let me be helpful too.
Bind at the orrery. Is this where the quest started? Ooh, free iron. I know this area wasn't really designed for sparrows, but I kinda wish I could just pull out my sparrow real quick. This is where we started at.
Lodi, listen. You deserve citrus. Please, as painful as it is, the truth is that you can't solve this.
If it's not me and my bosons, it's some other poor
Oh,
bastard.
boson.
I don't want the 9 abducting somebody even further in the past than I was.
Stop this and save yourself. Move to the tower. Rebuild your life. That's what I'm doing. You can choose who you are. Do not self-immolate.
If I set myself on fire, then no one else has to.
Lodi, no.
Can it, quitter! Emissary, it must be you. There is no other candidate to pull forward for eons. And you, weapon, you know all too well. Even gods sometimes need a little killing. See you, Sunrise.
Even gods need a little killing. That's a good line. Okay, well, do I do the side quests? I guess, sure. I'm probably not going to want to do them after the main quest finishes up, so I may as well do them now. Hey, Cora, how's it going?
It's another one of those time field fluctuations.
Ghost, Guardian. We took a look at what you sent over, and I think it's incomplete. But it's the next thread I needed. Looks like a Vex cover-up. They were scrubbing information before you arrived, but there's more to be found. Ophiuchus is mapping a scatter plot of signatures that resemble Ghost's scan. You take half, I'll take the other half. We'll see if they turn up a clearer picture.
Wait, someone else is gonna do something? I can't believe it. That was a good... good vocalization. Wait, where the heck am I going? Probably would have been faster just to teleport. Yeah, so, some of these side quests have not been my favorite. Some of them have had good voice acting and good story. But the actual gameplay of just running here and there and wherever.
The Vex don't normally worry about their plans being discovered. Why cover something up now? That's 2 down. Only 2 more
crap.
signals to go.
Oh, I wanted to hear more of that. God dang it. The one time I decide to, like, just be like, screw it, complete the objective, is the one time it actually cuts off the dialogue. Of course, just my luck. Although I'm sure it wouldn't have been anything substantial, just like, well, maybe they're desperate, or maybe they're under new management, and that's changed things. The Vex are not a constant, they are a force that changes. I don't know. Or is a force a constant? I don't remember. I only took one physics class. Wait, what? Oh, sorry. Not you yet. I'll be back for you. Why did it take me this long way around? Yellow name, but didn't drop anything. Yeah, these felt like these were designed very specifically to be used for both the missions and for patrol, but I'll be honest, I kinda hate this layout for patrols.
You're not alone. Conductor, thank you for joining us.
This is not a damning accusation, Ikora. I am not separating weeds from chaff. I am restoring an arid field to its pinnacle. All we have lost, you and I regained. Think on that. Or stand in the way of the proverbial plow if you must.
Your fingerprints are hard to ignore. Anyone in the way of restoring your new golden age ends up trampled, don't they?
This terminal is time-locked. Interesting.
There's something beyond the conductor's Vex manipulating the time-space around us. If the Vex didn't cause this, they were drawn to it. We've seen how they react to dark matter. Everything points to the Nine, but this place doesn't resemble the unknown space they've utilized in the past. From what I'm seeing, this mystery looks Less like a cipher we're meant to decode, and more like a panicked scrawl we're struggling to read. This is a crime scene. We're captured in the gravity of this too. But we still chose to come. Timelessness or not, we're here.
You bet we did.
And we've changed set futures before.
Ikora's got a lot to look over here, and we've got one more time field to scan. Let's move, Guardian.
Oh, thank God it's actually in this area. I thought it was going to be run all over again just after talking to her for half a second. I mean, I still just had to hold down E, but...
Guardian, someone's on the line.
Ow, what the heck? Who? What? Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there, Cyclops Rampant. Do I have to take the call up here where there's no cover?
Guardian, you have one new call.
Guardian, Ophiuchus has produced an interesting development from the data you sent us. There are particles here, caught in each disturbance, that are suspended as a sort of static image. The Vex don't normally work like this. They rewrite something immaculately, as if it had always been that way. But this is sloppy. Too sloppy for Maya Sundaresh and her collective. Whoever did this wasn't worried about covering their tracks. They intended to be followed, and the Vex are sweeping up behind them. I wonder... We've always suspected the Nine existed in a parallel dimension of sorts. We know they're involved in bringing us here. What if we're on the right track, but facing the wrong direction? It makes sense that the Vex would be hunting after a fourth-dimensional being that can slip across time like they can. Maybe the Nine can accomplish something the Vex can't. For now, that's our best theory.
Uh-huh. Interesting, I guess? Those are both pretty good for... Wait, how is this still a crappy reload speed, though? Okay, well, that was most certainly a quest. Let me go out left here. Hold on. Does this not? Okay, hold on. Did I make a wrong turn somewhere? Fine, fine, I'll take your longer route, I guess. There are too many yellow bars, even if they all die in 2 shots. I've never seen this many yellow bars in a patrol zone. I am just trying to get from A to B. why they threw all of these side quests here at the very end. You couldn't do these before. You can only do these after the voice line of drop everything and go to this place. I guess maybe it's possible that we get... No, we wouldn't get like a better way to fast travel. The game isn't trying to nudge me towards something better. Skylines. Alright, Orin.
Guardian, I think I've made a mistake. Lodi and I were talking. Now that conversation reeks of sulfur.
That sounds unpleasant.
I should have noticed it sooner, before the conversation spoiled into argument. But I didn't. I pushed him, and he stormed off into the hills. I tracked him to here and set a beacon to signal him, but he hasn't responded. Find him.
Send us his last known heading. We'll find him.
I actually don't know if I can go that way. Maybe I can. Can I just ignore the overloading reactor? Might get a little bit of voice lines, but let's see. Can I just ignore it? Oh, right. There's no music, just dead silence as I run from A to B. I was in here earlier. Those were. Back here again. Don't know if I've been in here. Then again, they've probably reused every room in this place for some sort of mission. Yeah, we have.
The past, what might be, and the cliff of what he is becoming. He prefers to look behind instead of what is in front of him. He values service over freedom. I've already made that mistake for him.
He's going through a lot. Maybe we can approach him with a little more tact.
Probably. I've picked up some prickly communication habits from my last job.
Orin, we're here, but I don't see Lodi.
But his scent, lost in time, hanging on brass and polished sand.
Okay. Guardian, I think she means that monument. And next to it, brass and sand must be the time-lost telescope. If Lodi was here, maybe we can get a lead from those.
Orin sent you after me. It's nice to see people get worried when you disappear. I'm not actually going anywhere. I needed to look up at the stars and clear my head, but then the Vex turned up.
Anything we can help with?
Talk this out with me. Orin keeps telling me that I can't go back home. That if I join 3, I'll lose myself. I don't know if I believe that. That who we are before doesn't matter. If it did, 3 could have picked anyone. But it was me.
I understand. Sometimes I feel that way about the Traveler. It has a purpose beyond me. But it chose me. And I chose the Guardian. The choice matters. That it was you matters. Even Orin held on to pieces of herself as an emissary.
That's what the Drifter says. We all got North Stars. Speaking of, you can find the North Star from where you're standing. See it?
No. Unless that was it.
Polaris.
Huh? What?
You know, my father taught me to fly an old Duster as a boy. I was an aerial surveyor during, well, we often flew at night. Stars were important. My old man, he used to tell me, nations are built by service. Drilled that phrase. Now, I didn't want to kill anyone, but I could help get a clear view of a target, make sure it was the enemy, and help minimize collateral. Then my eyesight didn't hold. I washed out. I thought I had my whole career planned out, and then gone in a haze. I flew longer than I should have, finding my way there and home again by the stars as much as my instruments. I remember being worried the stars never looked the same from the ground, but you orient yourself right, and there they are.
It's got a good perspective on things. Oh, there it is. Oh. The Big Dipper!
Our crew used to joke that we were sighting targets for Orion's next hunt, guiding his arrows to the hearts of evil men. We thought we could make killing fair. I'm not that naive anymore. But as an emissary, I could still put a finger on the scale. A check. Sometimes that's all you can hope for in the world. To shift it just a bit in the right direction.
That's what I like to think we do with the light and the darkness. They're powerful, but it's who wields them that matters. Guardian, someone's on the line.
The position of emissary is not a comfortable one. Hanging between a mess of secondary colors caught in a minor key. The Nine need emissaries to understand humanity. Their subjective reality is fundamentally different from yours. Lodi is trapped in the present participle, becoming, transforming, beginning to hear the stretch of magnetic fields, learning to bear the touch of the Nine like acclimating to lightning strikes. The Nine don't understand plain, mauve disgust, how we react to the changes they put an emissary's body through. My choices and the pain they brought me are my own. I'm not Lodi. His pain, his choices, his changes, gerund again. He is wrestling with them. Have patience with him, now and in future.
Here's a gun for your troubles. And I don't know what a good build, or not a good build, a good roll is for most of these. I don't even know if they're good weapons to use. like if they have any good perk rolls. I'm fairly happy with my build as it is, so let's see, we got 3 more? 3 more. You know, I probably could have cut out some of this running, but I've spent it... I never know when something's going to pop up for like a voice log. And I've spent it sort of giving my thoughts on the DLC. I guess I put down chapters to help people figure out what they want to watch. But yeah, this section at the end is, I'm going to say, badly paced. If you want to do all these side quests. You just have to go from place to place to place. Areas you've already been in, doing puzzles you've already done. Hello, Orin.
Guardian, listen. I've been churning around why we're all here. Our roles. You and Ikora, like spice, draw a line of warmth forward. But Lodi, he speaks and fog leaves his mouth. Focus. Whatever promise was given to Lodi was a half-truth, preying on vulnerability. He calls for direction through red static. I doubt he even knows where his line leads, or what the Nine would do to him. He can't. If I didn't. He can't understand what he'll become. It's an impossible concept. But maybe if he did understand, he'd offer less friction. Maybe he'd be less cagey with us. I have an idea, but I'll need your firepower.
To do what?
Let's remove Lodi's blindfold. Hopefully, it'll be clarifying for us both.
There is a truth buried in Lodi. I brushed it away like sand. When it stands, a tower above him. The choice is no longer a singular one, but fractal. You'll take this little mirage and make reality with density and silica, and your light. Gather it.
Silica. Sounds like we're missing some Vex ingredients to combine with your light.
Okay, hold on. Kiki. Oh, I see.
Through electrostatic fog, we will ask him.
Isn't that a little forward?
Linearity appeals to me right now.
I need to feed Kiki. 1 second. Okay, let's go kill some more Vex then. Suck out their Vex milk. Yoink. Tasty.
Hello? Is this... Am I coming through all right?
Lodi.
Crystal
hello.
clear.
Orin and I had a question for you.
Do you taste the iron as they impart their charge? Is the flavor oxidized or smooth?
You taste iron too. Oh, no, oxidized, certainly. I've been noting the changes in alkaline flavor by hour. You absolutely need to tell me more about that.
It is an after effect of your possession. Their voice leaves a taste in your throat.
Okay, which one do I need to kill? You?
Are you going to tell us why you are here? The choice must be yours, as it was mine.
My organization received a signal and picked up. No one made a deal with anyone.
Not yet. They know a man only swallows thorns when he's starved.
I get it. Under all that, you take me as some poor rube, hoodwinked and knuckled under authority. You're wrong about me. Now, I get the feeling you're speaking from experience, and you think you know what you think you know. With all due respect, I ain't you.
Don't take it personally.
I know Orin is abrasive sometimes, but please, she's trying to help, and we're almost ready.
I forwarded your ghost a frequency, set a beacon, coordinates to follow.
Oh, I found it.
But I felt a power there, too? If what you're showing me brings me any closer to that connection, well, I have to know more. Lay it on me.
I placed a version of myself behind a window to hide my reflection.
What in the almighty heavens is this?
This is what I wanted to show you. A vessel, an avatar of power who was and is Orin.
You're saying the people you used to work for,
They're not exactly
they'd
people,
do this
Lodi.
to me if I let them?
They will offer control over physics, motion through time, power without limit, to magnify you past what this body can muster.
What makes you walk away from that kind of gift?
It's not a gift. It's a trade. The strength you gain and the reasons you use it won't be yours, and you won't care. Your will for power.
But you're you again. You left. You can leave, so why show me this?
This is a kindness, because you should know what you're getting into if the Nine are involved. Accepting anything from them is the quickest way to make sure you won't go home. And I don't know how I left. It may not always be possible.
You're saying I might have to turn this down too. Your trade took everything from you, Orin. But they already took everything from me. I see it though. What
But
you're
they
saying.
get something.
I see it 200 feet tall staring me down. My God.
Guardian.
And do this again.
Incoming call.
Do you see how Lodi is being led? A lick line of lashed scars clotting into a chlorine prod. Do you smell it on him? Feel it in his eyes? Stop. 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 I remember the Nine seek your most vulnerable moment, to give yourself freely. They understand when to ask, and when you'll accept. Do you call that a choice? The Nine don't make the rules. They are the rules. As far as they're concerned, volition does not exist. But I know better. It will hurt, but we should tell Lodi. Give him a clearer choice. An emissary is unlike a light bearer. The power doesn't belong to you. Not a gift, like the Traveler's Light. Nor does it exist within, like the darkness. An emissary is an expression of the Nine's will. You wield only what they give you, and only to the end of their wishes. I won't say that Lodi's in danger, but what the Nine might do through him. Proclaiming tongues, dozens. Twisted spoken excretions from timeless blue and violet plasmatic condensation. But which?
Is plasmatic a word?
Which of the Nine? Is it inner or outer orbits? I need to know.
It's the sun, I think. But I can't tell her that because who knows if I actually did that. Oh, remove the Vex from the schism. It's basically going to be in the same exact spot as the main quest. We're going around in circles. I feel like the landing spot is not actually where they say it is. Oh, here we go again. Feels like just 10 minutes ago that I was here. Wonder where that sense of deja vu keeps coming from. Are these the Vex to remove? Yes, they were. Okay.
So it's inescapable. Lodi has been set on the path to become an emissary. But I don't know for which one. I'm responsible for putting that in motion.
Wait, does each of the planets
I can
have its
taste
own
the
emissary?
tense link between me and him. Acid and capsaicin. Sting and tingling numb. An offering of recreational poison we withstand. That is their ploy. Arm us with knowledge, balanced with the subtle danger of being overridden. It is a straight line, and our changes don't loop into themselves like theirs. I escaped it only to doom him. The Nine are terrible communicators. They don't understand us any more than animals understand the mirage of a photograph's captured depth. They need an emissary. But I found what was at the end of that path, writhing to form language, with no will beyond theirs. Now I know. He will become it. Unless we divert him.
And here's a gun for you. Okay. Not quite what I'm looking for. Well, I could do the main quest, but instead I will do these last two side quests. Look at that blue. Take a left or take a right? I don't know. Is there not a way out from this side? What if I take a left? That's not a left. No, I just have to be missing it, right? There's gotta be a way out of here. Is there not? Okay. Okay, sure. I'll just warp back to here and run back again. What the heck? Okay. Where's the nearest ball spot? There's one over there. Is that long enough? Maybe. Am I supposed to go down this way? No, what's the way out? Alright, well. Let's see if I can do this. How long is this timer? Okay, it's like a minute and a half. Minute and 15. Get in the tube. Oh my gosh. Orin? No. Not Orin. Orin's shell.
Guardian, I felt that. You found a piece of me. Shed. A layer of past choice was molted.
Find her molts?
Orin, what? Was that you? What happened?
I clawed my way free of my own flesh. Peeled back the time scale. It's not the only one. And it smells like memory. There is nothing more familiar than scent.
Orin, would finding more pieces help you?
There's a lash in my eye. Yes, I think it will help me.
Okay, let's go collect Orin's molts then. I can feel myself getting closer already. Still very confused by that decision of no way to leave this place once you go in. Okay, there's one right there, so maybe you just have to run the length of that tube. Now look where we are again. Wait, where's her molt? Do I have to find it? There you are.
This was the first.
Collect the molt.
Raw still. I remember those nerves and burning lightning. I did not wish to leave, but it had to be done.
What do you mean you didn't want to leave?
It started as sunrise.
You must have been determined to leave the Nine to endure this. What did they do to you?
Whatever was needed. But this one specific straw, so dry and petty. A murky knife in spine. But the wound still tingles. Enough to break my service with splitting suddenness. It was personal. Not a regret. A slight... I can taste it on the tip of my tongue.
Do they insult you somehow? Okay, and we're back here. Locked in endless combat. I appreciate that these guys are new and exist. I don't want to keep fighting them. Wait, I was here a lot. How did I miss your molt? Is it up on the shelf? That was definitely not there.
This is sterile. Embalming fluid and rubber. Chalk taste. Ugh. My intent to stay shed in dead anger. The Ionians test its petaled peels for a connection to their holy anomaly. They claim I was born here, from a corpse flower molt.
Is that all it takes to stop being an emissary? Damn, I have to murder a sucker to quit my job. It's good to have you out.
That wit of yours doesn't have as much anger behind it, but I don't need your pity by any name. I need focus.
One more molt. And then one more side quest. Though there may be one more drop. I'm not quite sure. Don't see a ball anywhere to transform into. Whatever. It's for a single gun somewhere. We're back here. Oh yeah, there still might be whatever's up with the weird blue thing. Still haven't figured that out. Those. Alright. It's ball time. I don't know if they did a hotfix to fix some of the weird visuals. I think they said they were going to fix it in the future. I'm back here again. Do you hear Molt is in the secret spot?
Exiles ahead.
They're picking over her corpse.
Oh.
I need what they seek. Polluted ribbons and sinew lines to read. I don't mean to be cryptic. This one is mixed with dark matter. I left through a door that was always open, but I didn't leave to be Orin again. I thought I left to bring a message, but there's another reason.
My Glimmer says the Nine let you leave knowing it'd fry your brain. What makes you think they want you delivering a message?
Your Glimmer is worthless. That much I remember. And I know because I am here, so I am needed here.
Isn't Glimmer also our fuel? Or something? Something like that. So what are you going to do with them?
One last fragment into the hole. Oh.
You going to shed again? What's going on here?
I can form the silhouettes of memories in my thoughts. Like neon outlines of overlapping events and momentary flashes. Like a downpour of beating rain. It's all out of order. These moments buck against the guide rail of chronology. But if I focus, there is one image. There. The image is clear. Of Gaul, my ghost. Zest and sunny sweetness. I don't know where this was. I just see them facing me. Maybe that's where I start. At the horizon. I'm sorry, Guardian. Give me time to bring this mess into order. As things clarify, I'll share them with you. And thank you.
That's it? Gee, thanks. Be on your way. Oh, no, there we go.
What in the hell does your ghost have to do with this?
I don't know. But I do remember he didn't like you.
Yeah, the feeling's mutual. I'm an acquired taste.
Vex incoming.
Anyone else? Are these the bits? Oh, hello. I thought she said she buried them under, like, some tree or something. Are they planted something somewhere? Oh, okay, it's just there. You didn't even buy a fancy shell for it, it's just the blank white.
Gaul. This isn't him, but an idea imprinted on the silica.
You ditched the 9 over a ghost? These little con artists are almost as bad as your last boss.
Hey, watch it.
He tried to warn me about the 9 and you, Wu Ming. Gaul was kind and good, fresh bred. I told him to go to the city, but he died. He was killed when the light was severed. It was petty. They grabbed the network with careless hands and ripped it from the sky just to free me of my bonds.
Orin, a war resulted from the event you're describing.
They knew I'd send Gaul home, and so they saw our lights snuffed. Such effort. All for one little ghost. The rest to them is causation. Dismissible aftermath.
Yeah, the 9 need water. They divert a river and kill everything downstream. You know it. I know it. I'm sorry they did it to you, too.
Not all of them.
So, are you trying to tell me that the Red War was a result of them trying to separate Gaul the Ghost from Orin? And it's just coincidental that it's Gaul the Ghost and Gaul the Conqueror, or whatever his name was? Oh, okay. That's what I got out of it. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. They organized that to the whole, like, locking of the light thing just to separate her from her ghost. They use a sledgehammer to drive a nail. Not because they can't think of a better way, but probably just because they don't care. If it works, it works. Oh, we need to separate the light from the ghost? Yeah, have this guy capture the Traveler. That works. I don't know how I feel about all that. Like, obviously, yes. Oh, what the heck? Is this the other side quest? Where am I right now? What am I tracking? Well, this is apparently side quest. I don't know what that is over there, but...
Ikora, Guardian. Drifter and I had something to show you, to better varnish your understanding. Kepler is part of the Oort Cloud, a sea cliff of Sol jutting over the abyss of space. If you want to understand what summoned you, you need to understand dark matter. Find a pool of radiolaria. Drifter will explain first.
I familiarized myself with the most recent studies from the tower. Dark matter is well documented.
Sure, in papers.
Peer-reviewed data is our strongest place of knowledge. Though I imagine, Orin, you have a different angle on the subject.
Okay, yeah, this is the quest. I don't know why it was, not where I said it was gonna be, but whatever. I don't know why it told us to go all the way over this way. It probably told us to go that way because they want us to, like, re-experience old
I've had my
puzzles.
eyes on some of these Vex going haywire. It seems like the dark matter of this place is souring the milk, so to say. Once the stuff gets near Vex milk, the Vex become disconnected from the collective, and then go nuts before they slowly die off.
Which Vex am I killing? Just all of them?
The Vex becoming disconnected due to dark matter influence implies some part of their biology is aware of its presence.
It is, even when limited to 3 dimensions.
Forgive me for only considering 3.
We are dealing with 2 separate problems connected by the 9. Dark matter, which is what they are, and time, which is what they shift. Dark matter can usually only be experienced, not observed. Think of wind, or scent, invisible, but detectable. Shifts in time, though, are harder to sense. We are drawings on a piece of paper, and without us knowing, that paper is being folded into a crane. We can seek their hands all we want, but we can't fold the paper. It is easy to feel adrift, powerless.
Adrift is a good way to put it. If we can see the unseeable here, maybe we'll see what shaped our path, too. We're facing this together, Orin.
It's an interesting way to look at it. Kind of reminds me of how they describe cosmic horror sometimes, to be honest. Okay, where am I doing? Where am I going? Maybe a plant that is feeding off of light or dark matter. Well,
Guardian, there's a growth in the Ionian settlement that the plant life is responding to. This interaction is arresting.
Cattleya Rex. Beautiful.
We'll have to send additional researchers for further study of the interaction between transdimensional matter and material flora.
Once I can wrangle my proprioception out of the 6th dimension and stop my skin from shifting squares on the periodic table, maybe I'll write you a paper on it.
that was a little bit wordy. Also, I'm not sure what's going on with my frame rate. I hope my voice is fine. Oh hey, I can do this now, I guess. Is this a... Oh, that's the quest. Okay, hold on. Let me charge up some Matter Spark. Oh good, they do give you some charges at least.
Dark matter doesn't explain the time-lost artifacts we've seen.
It does, in a way. The Nine exist outside of time. When one intervenes in our dimension, it can cause tears in space-time, pull things through. A hole punch in our paper crane.
You have a talent for explaining complex concepts. Have you thought about how you could share what you've learned?
No. I have not been able to cloud through what is next for me.
Knowledge decays if it is not shared, as the Ionians say. What do you miss most, Orin, now that you're not the emissary?
My media file collection. I put so much thought into curating it before all of this. I loved Magpie. Maybe I still do.
Lodi mentioned a collection of pressed music recordings he left behind. I bet he'd enjoy someone guiding through a few hundred years of what he missed. The time-lost objects we've seen. All of them are obviously from the past. We haven't seen anything yet that appears to be from the future. Orin, can the Nine only pull objects forward in time?
Only forward, never backward. When I was emissary, I knew this truth as I knew my own pulse. The rule of chronal flow is the Nine's oldest, and their cruelest.
I mean, yeah, I guess if they could go forward in time, they would just have done so already. They wouldn't need to have things take shape. First contact with the cosmos through the language used is more poetic than scientific.
The Nine on the other side of the altar is connected to the singularity, but they aren't one and the same. I don't see why they would seek to create a black hole, but their goals are different from ours. We have no sway over them.
Can you blame me for wanting to try?
Of course not. We've both been fortunate to learn about the world from the safety of the tower, and to learn about it from underneath our skin.
Then share that knowledge. There's a place and a future for you, Orin. Teach humanity what we cannot learn from study.
A future? I would like that.
Huh, you can't actually even do the right till you finish the main story. Okay. I think we're finally ready to do more of the main quest. We might be getting close to the end. I mean, we have the last Strangelet required. I'm back here again. We got more running to do. I'm giving all my insights. I have no more to give. As insightful as they all were, I'm sure. Criticality. Alright, let's stop the meltdown. So what have we got?
Guardian, this is an emergency. The Ionian's energy reactor is on the verge of going supercritical. We need to shut it down, now.
Didn't y'all just fix this thing?
Since the Guardian shut the Vex quarantine down, they're figuring out a way to get to the 9 without it.
If this reactor melts down, it'll charcoal Kepler and wipe out anyone trying to hinder the Vex from controlling
Oh, I just noticed the
singularity.
countdown.
Then no one will be alive to stop them. Find what caused this.
Wild hunch, but I think the Guardian found the cause of the meltdown.
Focus on the reactor. Keep the Ionian safe. Then deal with the invulnerable Vex.
Okay. Where do you want me to go? Oh. I thought these things were invulnerable. But no, they're just glowing.
You don't have much time, Guardian. Fight your way through and disable any power nodes you can find.
Every energy plant has to have a supply of coolant on hand to submerge the core in an emergency.
If you can find it, I'll route it back to the reactor, hero. Go!
We need to get the Ionians evacuated. If this place goes nuclear, the temple, the caldera, everything is squarely within the blast radius.
Wait,
Damn it.
hold on.
The Ionians are too dispersed to reach all of them before boiling conversion.
Damn it! This thing's hemorrhaging coolant like a severed head!
I'm beneath the reactor. Its reservoir is cracked, but I can contain the pressure. Ophiuchus will just have to continually res me.
Ikora!
Don't worry about me.
That's rough. Okay. Hold on. Are those ones blowing up? What are they dropping? Crap. Oh. What they're dropping is like resetting the timer, it looks like? Yeah, okay, that's... Oh, they're dropping coolant? Okay. Okay, so there's the last one. How do I get in? I had to unblock this for some reason. Do I have to go up there again? No, it's blocked off. Okay. That's also blocked off. I mean, I did something. A little bit confused. What can I do with the matter spark? Can't go teleport anywhere. What is going on here? I tried shocking. Shocking didn't do anything. That door doesn't open. Huh? Oh! Okay. Wait, where's the other end of this tube? Oh, there was a tube down there that I couldn't get in. Oh, you know what? I do remember that tube. Alright.
What if we could get help? 3 wanted us here alive. What if they could intervene?
Make the call. Guardian. Buy Lodi time. I'm beneath the reactor. Approaching now.
Temps aren't stable yet, but we're making headway. Ikora, you holding together the coolant walls?
Going. Buy us anytime you can.
Something's wrong. 3 isn't talking. Just flashes. Brooklyn, but everything's on fire. Is this the collapse? Oily rain? Heads tipped back. People don't know it's irradiated.
Lodi! We're running out of time.
Talk to me, please. 3, we need help. It's just showing me things. An eruption in a tundra, a bear boiling in mud, in a forest of ash. 3, the reactor is melting down. We need you to help us.
Oh, god dang it.
Showing me a meteor. Talk to me. Damn it, why are you showing me this? Why won't you help?
Cut the connection. Lodi, Ori, find cover. We're on our own.
The unknowable god doesn't want to help. What a surprise. They're just gonna leave you dying on repeat.
Okay, they can't go in there. Where do I go from here? Door? Should get some more time. Oh boy. Alright. Get a little bit more time. I'm doing the same thing again. Find the tube. It's locked. In here. Enemies keep spawning in here. The roof. I got 5 minutes now. Oh, up here. Don't think that's relevant to this. I think I just need to find... Maybe it is. This is a problem with using the open world area, the patrol zone. Can I do it? There we go.
That's it. One node left, hero.
Lodi! Are you alright? Louis!
That was the collapse. And then a little earlier. And then way earlier. 3 won't talk, won't help. They just wanted to show us disasters.
We've got something more reliable than a god. Guardian! My faith lies with you. If they won't save us, then we'll just have to save ourselves.
Oh, hell yeah, sister. Now you get it.
More reliable than a god. I also get more turned around than god, so hopefully I'm going the right way. Oh god, we're good. Okay, you're doing it a third time. Another set of 3. One's always protected by those things. One's always a matter spark puzzle. I mean, one was a matter morph puzzle this time. Just gotta find the thing. Also that. Okay, I need to find a rocket launcher. Where is it? Oh, I think it's near the... Yeah, there it is. Okay, still active. Where's the teleporter? There it is. Thank God this isn't a darkness zone. I thought that was in real life for a second. Crap.
The Nine murdered a mortal so she could be useful in her next life, and abducted her friend to use him as a puppet. They'll casually rearrange the life of the Guardian, but won't lift a finger to help. My role may be set, but I will not play it passively. I will hold a reactor together with my bare hands. I will move time and space to hold them accountable. And I will enact my future on my own terms. If the Nine want Ikora raised so badly, then here I am!
You were underneath that thing, Ms. Ray?
Holding it together in there while the Guardian got it stable out here.
You always were a tough one. How many times did you die?
As many as it took to finish the job.
You've got everything you need. Split that Hydra from the reactor. Then, let's finish the job.
Alright, I just need some charges. Anyone wanna... There we go. Fissile mind. Staying invincible. And they have to be constantly spawning enemies so I can... be constantly getting time back. Oh, these are just... No, those are not just goblins! I got tricked. I was like, oh, that's just a goblin without a head. But no.
You were underneath that thing, Ms. Ray?
Holding it together in there while the Guardian got it stable out here.
You always were a tough one. How many times did you die?
As many as it took to finish the job.
You've got everything you need. Split that Hydra from the reactor. Then, let's finish the job.
I didn't get that thing. Whatever. Wait. What? Do I have to kill the stupid tiny little thing too? Yeah, I knew they were going to try and use this for another boss fight, and it was going to be really annoying. Am I hitting the big guy or the little guy? Kill the little guy. Don't knock the big one. Got it. I understand they need to give us easy enemies to kill, so I can get more time. Just don't throw in goblins with the fanatics. Vex are already hard to tell apart. Vulnerable yet? No, not yet. What else must I do? Is there another one? Oh, I see some enemies over there, so maybe. Yes, there is another one. Gosh dang it. Also, I was wrong. They are not infinitely spawning. Oh, there's another one right there. Oops. Okay.
With the reactor shut down again, how stable are the Ionians' power sources? Will the altar still hold?
It's not a permanent solution, but our efforts should have given the Ionians generators a serviceable amount of juice. The altar should remain stable, and we'll still be able to get through.
3's waiting for us on the other side of that door.
Ms. Ray, not to rush us, but the Vex are flocking to the Singularity. We should follow. I want answers.
As do I. You and I have come too far to not know the reason why we're here. And we're only beginning to understand what they changed for the Guardian.
I mean, Lodi, it seems kind of obvious. Like, they want him as the speaker. Or... Wait, hold on. Oh, right, just end of mission. I thought it was like going to a cutscene or something, maybe.